Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Medieval Times. Last time we were just choosing the choices we hadn't before in this rerun or second playthrough of this game, and I left you off on one of the men we can choose to sleep with for money, for coin. You can't see the coins, my face cam is covering it, but there are coins back here. Anyway, I thought, why not start off the episode with another man? I don't see any other way to exit the menu without right-clicking it, but when I do that, it does not save that I've slept with these men before. Whatever, let's take a walk around the square, because I don't think we've done that before. Let's see. Alright, guys, so I finally figured out how to get gold. So I've been doing each one of those scenes just like one at a time. Each of these like little gold giving scenes, just I only did one, then I stopped, then I did another one, and I stopped, and apparently you have to do them both in a row to get the gold. You can't just do one at a time, which is a little strange, but yeah, you have to do them both at a time to get the gold. So I have enough gold. I can sleep with, what's his name? Actaeon now. So we're going to go to town. That's the option we didn't pick last time. If you're going to town, I can take you if you want. Really? You don't mind? Not at all, Bennett. After everything you've done for me, it's the least I could do. Okay, let's go then. We're going to make Bennett's fantasies come true. And for some reason, Bennett is riding on top of him. I don't know. I feel like this is a hate crime. Both left on their way to town. This is traveling with style. I'm glad you enjoy it. Hold on. Bennett couldn't believe he was riding a centaur. Oh my god, he wants to ride one so bad. Never in his life he thought that this would be something he would do. And on the other hand, just thinking he was on Actaeon's back, Bennett began to get excited, but he wasn't going to lose that chance. So without thinking it twice, he took advantage that Actaeon sped up the gallop to hold tight onto Actaeon's body. Horror. It was an indescribable feeling. Bennett was super excited. He just waited that Actaeon didn't realize? Hope that Actaeon didn't realize that? Bennett would never forget this ride. Only a few minutes later, they had already reached the entrance of the town. Well, Bennett, I'm going to see the apothecary. I hope he had the medicine ready. Okay, I'm going to run some errands, and later, if you want, I'll go see you. Perfect, see you, take care. You too, see you. They both take their course. Have I seen this before? Let me see. Bennett went to the market. Surely he could find Aiden there to see if he knew something about Borker. As expected, there was Aiden in the middle of the village market stalls. Hi Aiden. Hi little Bennett, how are you? Good, can we talk for a second? Yeah, sure, come follow me. Aiden took Bennett between the buildings and the market stalls. He seemed to know the way very well in spite of being like a labyrinth between buildings. Here is okay. It looks an ideal place to talk in private. For sure, Aiden would close deals with his clients here. It didn't seem like people were walking in these alleys. What do you want to talk about, boy? I wanted to ask you if you knew something about Borker. Yes, I know something. Come on, tell me, what do you know? Hey, boy, you know how this works. Come on, Aiden, tell me what happened with Borker. You have two options. Girl, we need the coin for Actaeon. But we also... Well, no. Okay, let's hand over our booty. What? Wait, so you slept with him, but then you still took him to his father? What the heck? That's cruel. You are evil. Why didn't you tell me that in the first place? Wait, I don't understand. Bennett... Wait. That's the narrator. That's not Aiden. Bennett left Aiden with the word in his mouth and quickly got out of there. He couldn't believe it. After all, he won't be seeing Borker again. Bennett was overwhelmed by the news, so he just kept his way to the square. We literally met with him twice, slept with him both times we met him, and we know nothing about him. Already in the square, suddenly he feels someone calling him. Bennett? Bennett turns around and sees that it's the brothel's guard. What? What did I do? I've been putting in those hours. Hi, how are you? Fine, and you? Fine, everything's good. I'm sorry, but what's your name? I still don't know your name. My manners. I'm Jabak. A pleasure. How can I help you? I was wondering if you could... Someday we could... What? Bennett understood immediately what Jabak means. Yeah, sure. I never thought that you would have those tastes. But it's a compliment to me. If you want to, tomorrow when I finish my shift... Are we doing this for coin? That would be perfect. I would love to. I'm sorry to say it in such a frontal way, but you are very beautiful. Bennett didn't know what to say. He really didn't expect something like that from Jabak. Wow, thanks, Jabak. You're very kind, and you are cute as well. No. Bennett had trouble to say this kind of thing. The only person he could say these things without shyness was Jeffrey. Well, I don't take any more time. See you at the brothel tomorrow. Take care. Okay, see you tomorrow. Take care, you too. Jabak kept his way, and for a moment... What is this? Someone just walks up to us and asks us, can we sleep together? And Bennett's just like, yeah, sure, tomorrow. What the hell? Jabak kept his way, and for a moment Bennett stayed there thinking, or better, surprised. He would have never thought that Jabak would like men. He really hasn't got that impression when he met him. Okay, I guess he didn't look gay enough for you. He looked like a classic bear to me, but fine. Although the situation reminded him again of his mother's saying, never judge a book by its cover. Don't remind me of my mother. I just know something kinky is going to happen with her. It was something that always made Bennett think and really bother him. It was a bad habit Bennett had. Bennett kept walking, thinking of poor Borker. Percival? Who? Hello, Bennett. Who? Hi, sir. How are you? Everything good, and you? Fine. Everything's fine. Can you remind me who the hell you are? Good to see you. I have wanted to talk to you for days. I wanted to ask you if you know something about Jeff. Oh, that's Jeffrey's father. Yes, I went to see him yesterday. He's good. He spent the day training. Yeah, we looked in the window. This time I ran away. Did I mention that? I ran away instead of interrupting Jeffrey and his master from doing the Devil's Tango. I just ran away. I didn't actually get involved. He is fine. Is happy. So good to hear that. I am more relaxed now. You don't imagine how much we missed him and how worried we are. Yes, me too. But you have nothing to be worried about. He's in good hands. And most important, I saw him very happy. He had so much cream around his mouth. You could tell he was just really enjoying the moments. So happy. Good. You don't imagine how happy that makes me. Bennett. Yes? I wanted to invite you home to have a drink whenever you want. I have to thank you somehow for everything you did for Jeff. You don't have to. I know Jeff would do the same for me. Are we going to sleep with Jeffrey's father? Please, I'm going to feel very insulted if you don't accept the invitation. Haha, okay, I'll be there tomorrow, sir. Right after my shift at the brothel and having sex with multiple men, then having some free sex with one of the guards there, and then I'll stop right by your place. I hope you don't mind if I leave a puddle of cum in the seat after I sit down. You have nothing to thank. We are in your debt with you. Thank you. Well, Bennett, I let you keep going with your things. I wait for you tomorrow. Take care. See you. Bennett wasn't shocked by the great surprise. Bennett kept walking around the square. He sees Actaeon far away near the fountain, laying in the ground. Okay, I think I can skip a little bit. Okay. Now. Let's see. Pay what the apothecary asks. Not paying for the medicine. No, let's pay for it. Bennett saw that Actaeon was really desperate, so he decided to pay for the medicine. So he headed straight to the apothecary. Where are you going, Bennett? Wait here. What? This is the apothecary? He doesn't even have his own shop? He just sets up in the corner of another building? What the? Bennett went to pay the apothecary the extra gold coins and get back to Actaeon with the medicine. Here you go. Don't say anything. Oh, Bennett. Come on, go and take the medicine. I know it's an urgency. Is that... Don't say anything. You know where I live. Later, when you can look for me and invite me to some beers. What do you think? Sure, Bennett. I can't believe it. Come on, don't waste time. Thank you. I'll be back as soon as I can to thank you as it should. I'll be waiting. Go. Without more, Actaeon quickly made his way to the camp. He was a little excited. And Bennett headed to the port to meet the person who had sent him the note. Bennett went quickly straight to the port. Let's see. Alright, guys. We just met that one guy in the port that I think told us something about the animal lovers sanctuary. So here we are with Actaeon. He feels a gallop behind him. When he turns around... Jesus, that's dark. Bennett! Actaeon. What are you doing here? Nothing. I just came to say thank you. Oh, you didn't have to. Didn't you literally tell him to? But really, wanted to thank you. If it wasn't for you... You have nothing to thank. Haha. Come on, get comfortable in the barn. I'll get something to drink and get back to you. Okay. He was in the kitchen pouring some beer chops and having some cheese when suddenly... Alright guys, so I just skipped through this scene with Usher and Conrad. God. Anyway. Hey, you came back. Something happened that took you so long. There was no way out of that either. I chose passive instead of active this time. But, like, I still slept with them. There's no way out of having that scene, which seems crazy to me, but... Whatever, I guess. I guess Bennett really has a lot of pent-up sexual frustration towards his father. Okay, I guess. Yeah. No, everything's alright. I was just talking to my father. Yeah. Bennett wasn't going to tell Actaeon about what just happened. He wasn't ready. Would you ever be ready to explain that to someone else? Could you ever do such a thing? Are you sure you have such a face? Yes, everything's fine. Well, tell me, are you calmer now that you have the medicine? Yes, don't even say it, and it's all thanks to you. No, really, you don't have to thank me for anything. I think I do. Oh, the only way we know how to thank someone. Awesome. What the hell is that animal in the background? He's never had any animals in this barn, I swear to God. Whatever. Well, this looks like a good thumbnail. Perfect. Okay, have some rest, and thank you again for everything. Thanks to you, and have some rest. But I went back home. Everything was dark, and it seemed that Conrad had left. So he went straight to his room to sleep. The next day... Oh yeah, this guy's peeping on us in our sleep, so let's just skip through that. Alright guys, I just had the choice to go to the Order and stay in Nemirion, and this time, of course, I chose to stay in Nemirion, so... Even though Bennett was really intrigued with all this Order thing, and even more about being able to know something else about his mother, he couldn't leave his father, his friends, Jeff. He couldn't leave a whole life just like that. Cheeks out. Well, he wants to see his father and tell him everything that was happening. Though he really didn't want to talk to Asher because of what happened the night before. He really couldn't stop telling him about the Order and his mother. So without more, he got dressed and went straight to the kitchen. Hello, Father. Good morning. But, before Bennett discusses with his father about his mother and the order and whatnot, I think I'm going to end this episode here. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys on another episode of Medieval Times, where we collect a bunch more scenes. Bye, guys.